Yo, what's up? It's Toxic Turtle coming to you from the Painted Lady Tattoo and Piercing Studio in Parkmore, Santon, and you are watching Permanently Painted. Welcome to Permanently Painted, and today we are going to be chatting about something that I've been struggling with for a long time, and I haven't seen any videos or any write-ups about this, so I thought, you know what, someone else out there is probably struggling too, so let's give them a tip. Today we are going to be talking about suitable attire for piercings and tattoos. So first things first, we're going to start off with the tattoo part of this segment, and I'm going to start here with a pillow. You want a pillow. Pillows are great. Pillows go behind your head, they go under your arms, they go under your back, they go under your feet, and odds are you're probably going to end up on a plinth. So you're going to want a pillow, bring a pillowcase, it's nice and easy to wash, and then you're going to have a lot more comfort, and comfort definitely helps you get through a tattoo a lot easier. What you should bring with you is socks. You want to have socks. The reason you want to have socks is because the same reason as that pillow, you're probably going to end up on the plinth. You may be thinking, oh, I'm coming in for a forearm tattoo, I'm coming in for this, that, or the next thing, and then the tattoo artist is going to say to you, cool, you can hop up on the bed, and you're going to have to kick your shoes off. Maybe you look down at them counters and you think, I don't really like my feet. Maybe the poor tattoo artist doesn't want to smell them right now. Socks are great, they keep you warm, they keep your feet warm, and it's nice to have, like I say, that comfortability. Comfortable makes for an easier tattoo. Socks are great to have so that you can lay down, be comfortable, and when you need to jump up and go to the bathroom, the next thing you're going to want to bring with you, slippers. Slippers are great, you can flick your feet in, go hit the bathroom, and everything's a lot easier. Now, depending where you're getting tattooed, another thing I find is helpful to have around with me is a dressing gown. So if I'm getting anything torso or arm related, you know, the shirt's got to come off sometimes, then you can throw in a gown and you're a lot more comfortable, a lot more warm when you're heading to the bathroom. You also don't have to walk to the bathroom half naked. Speaking of half naked, sometimes you may find yourself at a tattoo parlor that doesn't have private booths, so you may be going in for a rib piece, a thigh piece. This is more for the ladies. You don't want some dude walking past the tattoo studio, taking a glance in, and then you're lying there all in your glory getting tattooed. So a good plan to have is a bikini. A bikini is a great thing to bring with you, especially for, like I say, upper thigh pieces, rib pieces, things like that. It just helps you feel a little bit more comfortable in your environment. And again, being comfortable makes it so much easier to get tattooed. Next thing I want to talk about is if you're getting arms tattooed, if you're getting a forearm piece, try and wear short sleeves. If you're getting a bicep or shoulder piece, you're going to want to wear no sleeves. It just makes it so much easier. Save your shirt and save your clothes, save the tattoo artist the hassle of trying to work under your shirt as well. So loose clothing is great, especially once you've gotten the tattoo finished. That's when you're heading home. You don't want your clothes rubbing up against your new fresh piece or anything like that. It's going to hurt you, it's going to pull the ink out, it's just going to be a terrible time in general. Next thing I want to chat about is don't be silly like me, wear zippers. Zippers with your jerseys and your jackets. Not only when you're getting home after the tattoo or the piercing, this relates to piercings as well, and you've got to take your jersey off, and now you've got to pull it over your ear that you've just gotten freshly pierced, or you've got to pull it off the arm that's just been freshly tattooed, or whatever the case may be. It just makes it so much easier if you've got a zipper just to pop it off, as well as when you're at the studio, if you just want to quickly shoot out and you've got a arm piece happening or a chest piece or something like that, and you just want to shoot to the bathroom, you can put on half of that so you're a little bit more warm, a little bit more comfortable. So clothes in general to avoid: white clothing and tight clothing. Tight clothes and white clothes. The reason for this is Murphy's Law. If you're wearing something white, you will get a splatter of ink on it or a splash of blood on it. If you're wearing tight clothes, Murphy's Law, it's going to be where you're putting that tattoo or piercing, and it's just not going to be enjoyable. Another thing to consider is if you are coming in for a longer piece, a longer tattoo, you're coming for a 6-hour or full day session or something like that, you're going to want to charge your phone. The reason why is if it's a 1 or 2 hour piece, sure, you can chat to the tattoo artist. They're really cool people and great people to get to know, and kind of like a little bit of a therapist. What you do is bring your phone, because then you can download some Netflix movies, or you can download music, or whatever the case may be, and keep yourself entertained when the tattoo artist starts getting in the zone. That's about it for the tattoo. So let's get on to the piercings now. What you don't want to be wearing and what you do want to be wearing when you're getting pierced. So first things first, it's Corona. We got to have these little bad boys, these masks, right? So what you want to do is, especially if you're getting an ear piercing, is make sure they've got these kind of straps, the ones that go behind the head and behind the neck. The reason for this is if you're getting any ear piercings and you've got the ear loops, you're gonna have a bad time. Guarantee it. It may not hurt when you get the piercing done and put the mask on, you might be fine. But by the time you get home, that thing starts resting, and maybe 2-3 days later as well, it's gonna rub and you're gonna have a horrendous time. And you wanna try and avoid that. It also, with the ear loops behind the ears, it makes it a little bit more difficult to do like conch piercings and things like that because the strap then gets in the way. Again, loose clothing is the best. The reason for this is you don't want it rubbing up against any fresh piercings and things like that. If you've got any body piercings, or then you don't want tight clothes rubbing up against that and hurting you. Long hair, ladies, gents, please bring a hair tie with you. Hair gets in the way. It's hard to make the markings correctly when we're piercing. Sometimes the hair is just completely in the way. We don't want to pull your hair through the piercing and have you have to heal the piercing with the hair through it, or pull that hair out of a freshly pierced piercing. That doesn't sound fantastic at all. Suitable clothing, again, white clothing is not a win because Murphy is going to make that little earlobe piercing bleed. You also want to avoid any hats or beanies or anything like this. Especially if you like to wear your ears tucked into your hat or beanie, especially if the hats tend to rest on your ears, it's just going to again cause any problems if you're getting any of these higher up ear piercings or any eye piercings. You're also wanting to avoid any high-waisted pants if you're getting a belly button pierced, any tight shirts if you're getting your nipples pierced, again, any tight pants if you're getting pierced. Avoid the tight clothing. And you're also going to want to, for those guys out there that can't actually see me right now because they're wearing their mask and their glasses all steamed up, you're going to want to invest in contact lenses if this is something possible for you. It's not a must do, but it really does help. So any upper ear piercings, again, if you can wear contacts, we do highly suggest it. However, there is the possibility of wearing your glasses a little bit differently angled. So another thing that I just want to put out there, this is a general overview. Don't go partying the night before, don't have a late night out, don't do anything that's going to make you super tired the next day. You want to rest up, get a good night's sleep, make sure that you're well rested for your tattoo or piercing. It's just going to make the whole procedure that much easier, especially for tattoos. You're going to be able to sit for long. Hydration is key because it's just going to make it that much easier for you to sit for a long tattoo or experience that piercing. You're not going to feel woozy or anything like that if you're properly hydrated. As well as my next point, eat a good breakfast. Eat a hearty breakfast before you head to your local tattoo or piercing parlor. The reason why, again, is you want to just keep your blood sugar and that all up, keep your body happy and keep you all excited so that when you get pierced or tattooed, you can sit for longer and not feel terrible afterwards. Another good thing to keep in mind is anyone using moisturizers, and if you're not, use moisturizer the night before and then don't moisturize on the morning of where you're going to be tattooed. This isn't really necessarily pertaining to piercings, this is more for tattoos. Make sure that you are moisturizing the night before but not on the day of. It just makes it a little bit more difficult for the inks to go in if there's still cream on the skin, whereas if it is the day before, the skin is just going to accept that ink a lot better. This also, again, hydration makes your body take ink better. So the better hydrated you are, the better your tattoo is going to go in and the better your tattoo is going to stay. So these are all just tips just to help you have a more pleasant experience when you get tattooed or pierced, as well as making sure that that tattoo or piercing heals up a little bit better. Hydration, you want to maintain that throughout the healing process and just throughout your life. Stay hydrated, stay safe, and we hope to see you soon.